All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something, well, something tiny that solves some of the biggest problems in high-resolution video. We're talking about the NTI MONTEST-HD4K-PTBLC Mini. And, forget those bulky, expensive oscilloscopes. This little thing is a shortcut, a real piece of muscle for anyone who has to make sure a 4K 60 hertz setup is working flawlessly.
Exactly. And our mission today is really to get into the two powerful modes that let this little tool solve some truly frustrating diagnostic headaches.
And it's surprisingly affordable, right? About $170.
Yeah, for what it does, the price is remarkable. It's all about simplifying that incredibly complex 18 gigabit per second data flow.
Okay, so let's dig into that first mode then, the HDMI signal generator. It's meant to generate test patterns, right, for calibration. But I mean, for that price, how can you be sure the signal it generates is actually, perfect?
That's the thing. It's certified to push the absolute limits of HDMI 2.0. We're talking 3840 by 2160 at 60 hertz.
With the full 4.4.4 color space.
Yeah. And that 4.4.4 part, that's the key. It means there's zero color compromise. For medical imaging, high-end graphics, anywhere color fidelity is everything, you have to verify that signal. And this tool generates it perfectly.
That makes a lot of sense. So out of the 4 patterns it has built in, which one is the biggest time saver for an integrator who's, out in the field?
Oh, definitely the pixel clock patterns. An installer can see immediately if there are clock recovery issues or noise, the stuff that causes sparkle or jitter on the screen.
So it's the fastest way to check signal integrity.
Before you even think about the content, yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, let's flip to mode 2, the display emulator.
Or signal analyzer, right?
This is where it does something really clever. It basically tricks the source device.
It does. It simulates a display by feeding it EDI. That's the extended display identification data from its own memory.
So the EDI is like the display's business card. It tells the source what it can handle.
Exactly. And that's the foundation for what we call headless operation. It lets you remote into a computer or a server that doesn't physically have a monitor plugged into it. It's a lifesaver in packed server racks.
And to do that, let's talk about power. In generator mode, you use the micro USB port.
Right.
But in this emulator mode, it just sips power directly from the HDMI source itself. No extra cables.
Which is incredibly convenient. And it needs that flexibility because it's handling the full fire hose of HDMI 2.0. That's 600 millihertz of bandwidth.
A full 18 GBPs.
The full 18 gigs.
Yeah.
Which is why it's such a great stress tester.
And this is where we get to the real-world frustration for installers. Content protection. HDCP.
Oh, absolutely. An HDCP handshake failure is probably the #1 reason for an installation delay. You just get a black screen.
The dreaded black screen of death.
That's the one. And this device is critical because it can analyze both the older V1.4 and the really strict new V2.2 standards.
So if you have a new 4K player and an older projector, it can tell you where that handshake is breaking down.
Precisely. It has simple LED indicators that show you the HDCP status, saving just hours of guesswork. Plus, it's TAA compliant, which is a big deal for government and commercial jobs.
So when it all boils down, what you have here is a pocket-sized tool. What is it? Less than 3 inches long.
It's tiny.
And it's taming this immense 18 GBPs data pipeline, guaranteeing 4K 60 hertz signal integrity, and just cutting through all the noise of content protection failures. Its diagnostic reach is huge.
It really is. And, it raises a bigger question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If even a small, affordable tool like this needs to specifically analyze HDCP and manage 18 GBPs, what does that tell us about all the hidden non-visual complexities and security challenges that are just running constantly behind the scenes to deliver modern Ultra HD video?
You're not just sending a picture anymore.
Not at all. You're managing an entire encrypted, high-speed digital ecosystem, and this helps you diagnose it right in the palm of your hand.